Look, Antarctica was just an incredible experience and something that will be a highlight of my life. But it was really, really tough as well. Now I'm back, I'm dealing with sore feet, I'm quite fatigued, and just trying to fit back into normal life and process everything that happened during that time.
I'll ask you that. I mean, congratulations. This is on every front, on every level, an epic achievement. Well done you. Have you had time to process it? I'm not processing the pain at the moment, clearly, but the actual achievement at the time. What was going through your mind when you clocked up the 1,400 odd kilometres?
Look, to be honest, there are a whole lot of emotions happening. It felt a bit surreal, and I was so excited to reach that end point. But probably the overwhelming feeling was I just felt really proud of what we'd achieved, both myself and my team. This has been a dream for a long time, and we've worked really hard over the last 2 years to even get to Antarctica. The logistics and the funding to step foot in Antarctica is really tough, and then to be there, I just felt very overwhelmed in the first week. The conditions were quite horrendous, and just all of that was quite overwhelming. So to reach that 1,400 kilometres was just a really proud moment.
Donna, you could have been excused for coming in shoeless, quite frankly, this morning, given what you've put your body through, and you're talking about that pain. You were training in the wind machines, in refrigerated containers. You did everything to set yourself up. What then surprised you, or what weren't you ready for when you got there and started?
Look, I think a few things. Obviously, the conditions, I think we prepared as best we could with the wind tunnel and running in the shipping container at Titan. I think they were really valuable experiences, but I just wasn't prepared fully for the conditions. We faced temperatures below -20, winds of up to 80 kilometres per hour. I couldn't actually see where my feet were going. It was very foggy. The visibility was really poor. I was falling and stumbling all over the place. So the conditions were number one, but just the emotional toll, to be honest. Just the emotions I felt in that first week were just really surprising, and I don't think I've cried so much in a week.
Well, you'd be forgiven for that. It would have been hard dealing with you. I know you had a fabulous team around you, obviously, but it was, when it comes down to it, a solo effort. Were there times when you thought, gee, I can't go on, this is too much, my feet are hurting too much? Mentally, I don't think I could get through the next 50, 100 Ks. Were those sort of times?
Yeah, absolutely. And I had multiple times like that where I was like, I just want to get on the next plane back to Melbourne, or I just want to crawl up in my sleeping bag. I think our team prepared really well from that perspective. We addressed it in a really holistic way. So preparing myself physically with the right clothing, but then just also having emotional strategies and thought strategies that really helped me. And one thing that did really help was really narrowing down my focus and my vision, so that I wasn't thinking I've got to run 50 kilometres a day for the next umpteen days, or I need to get to 1,400. I just thought, what can I do in this moment? Can I just make those next few steps, or that next 10 kilometres?
What do you hope will be the legacy of what you've done?
Well, one thing that I have learned that has struck me the most is that I didn't know whether this was possible for me. I'm a mum, I'm a scientist, I juggle life like we all do, and I didn't know whether I could do this right from day dot, and even till the last day I was still unsure whether I could. And I think it really sends the message to females in sport that even if you don't know whether it's possible, have a go. And really, we found that holistic approach of covering the physical, what your mind's thinking, having emotional strategies, that real broad approach really helps. So, I think give things a go, even if you're not sure whether you can achieve it or not.
OK, polar undone, tick. What's next? What's next?
Well, do you know, I was in the supermarket with my son. We were away from him for 6 weeks, and he said to me, "Mum, are you going to go back to work?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Oh, aren't you going to keep running?" And I said, "Yeah, I will keep running." And he said, "What about the longest run in a desert?" So, no, I'd love to keep running and do other challenges. And if we can use that to support other females in sport, that's really where we're heading in the future with our team.
We're all in a bit of awe of you, Donna, so thanks for coming in and having a chat to us. And yeah, we will watch to see what comes next.
No, thank you for having me.
Look
Lisa.
after yourself.
Good luck with the feet.
Yes, thanks very much.